We're going to start by double-clicking on the icon for the BarrelEye Dive software, which should be on your desktop. If it's not on your desktop, double-check that your software is installed. Double-click that will launch the software. And as the software launches, the first screen that you have is the settings menu. So just to make it easier for you guys, I will adjust that. And there you go. So you have the settings menu. Serial port and camera are auto-configured. If they don't show up, then double check your connection of your USB from your BarrelEye Dive camera system into your computer. Record time, that's how long the snippets record, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes. If I choose 15 minutes, then there will be 4 recordings per hour, and it will automatically break these up for you, so it's much easier to send to your clients. Pressure, you can choose millibar, bar, PSI, or kPa. Temperature, you can choose Celsius, Fahrenheit, or Kelvin. Depth offset, so you can offset the diver's height, so you get the depth at the diver's feet instead of on the splitter box on their helmet. Whatever you put in here will be offset based on the depth that you choose, so meters or feet. Your save videos to and save snapshots to, so your snapshots are your pictures. You can choose them. The default is your videos and your pictures folder on your desktop, but let's say that you decide to create a folder on your desktop called, Joe's Survey, then you can choose that folder to put them in instead. Date, you can choose your date format. Time, 12 hours or 24 hours. Time and date, this is for the view, so you can enable or disable. And you see when I enabled it in the background, you can now see it up here. And we'll just disable it. Language, we have a lot of languages you can choose from, so if English is not your native language, you can choose it here. GPS, if you have the GPS device plugged into your laptop, you can enable that, and it will track your laptop around. Lights, so this is your light configuration. Do you only have the camera built-in light? Do you have the camera built-in light plus an auxiliary camera auxiliary light, or do you have just an auxiliary light? So this is for your top-mounted BarrelEye cameras. Watermark, if you enable the watermark, you can upload an image, and then you can choose the position that you want the watermark within your video and snapshots. If you have the digital audio option, then you would choose your supervisor microphone and headset and your diver microphone and headset. And text, this is if you want to put a text overlay. As you can see, there's a text overlay now. I'll show you a little bit more when we get into the main screen on that. You can clear it, and you can put it in the upper left, upper right, or lower right. All right, so now we're on the main screen. You can see that the temperature's turned red because we've got over a certain temperature, and it's quite warm in my office. We're not at any depth. And the pressure. So at the top, you'll see that it's connected. This button here is if I want to show the text or don't show the text. So let's put some text in there. So we have hello world, and let's get rid of the text and put it back and get rid of it. Now I can have it there, and I can also go here and just clear it, and that's fine as well. 1920 by 1080, so this is your 1080 HD, or you can choose the 4K option. And obviously your 4K is higher resolution, but it is bigger file format. So your snippets that you're recording are going to be much larger at 4K. Hard reset will restart the software. So if you have any issues, you can just hard reset. The box within a box just makes it a full screen or minimized. Your settings button as we went through, and to X out to close the software. From the bottom bar, you have your filter. So this one is a blue-green filter. This one is a haze filter. You have your record button. When you click the record button, you will see the record pop up, so you know that you are recording. And it asks you if you want to stop just to verify. You have your zoom, so you can zoom in on anything up to 12 times. Your focus, so you can adjust your own focus. or you can click the button for autofocus. Now with that, as you move in and out of really close items, some people like to disable the autofocus and use their normal focus. Capture, that'll take a snapshot of your current environment. Lights, so here I have an auxiliary light and a camera light connected. So by turning it up, that's my auxiliary light and that's my camera light. So they will come in 5 increments. And you can't see much of the lights because they're turned away from where this is recording. This is your talk to the diver button. So you can press and hold it, and I'm now talking to the diver. You can let it go. You can also press the space bar, and it will stay on while you hold the space bar. This is to turn on your supervisor audio or your diver audio. And that's really it. Thank you very much.